depending on what happens in this feature, and a lot could go down. Of course, everyone knows the championship is on the line, but everybody wants to win, regardless of their points position. Of course, a lot of guys who know that they are mathematically eliminated from winning the championship may take a couple extra gambles tonight, and that could happen with the championship on the line. So Corey Berry, last year's SK Light champion, to join podium Paul French as the only other driver in the SK Light Modifieds to win back-to-back championships. Of course, podium Paul did it back in 2011 and 2012. So Corey Berry joining some great company to win back-to-back championships here at the Speedbowl. He had a great 2014 and even better 2015, and now he has a chance to do what not many drivers can do, go back-to-back. And they always say it's harder the second time around. Well, we'll find out what Corey Berry has to do tonight to win the championship.
I think it definitely is harder the second time around for Corey Berry because last year he had the championship wrapped up during the final week of the season, and he has a 3-point lead heading into this race. He has 404 points, and Paul Buzel has 401. So it is a 3-point cushion. Now, if Paul Buzel wins and Corey Berry finishes second, it would be a championship for Corey Berry. Or if Paul Buzel wins and Corey finishes second, it would be tied, and Corey Berry would have the benefit of the tiebreaker. So that is a situation there. But Paul Buzel, the best thing for him to do would be to get to the front. Let's see if he can get there. The moment of truth, the final 25 laps of the SK Light season. And who will get a breakaway? The answer to that question is Lightning Larry Goss.
What a start for Goss, and he's got podium Paul right behind him. We've got some smoke in the back, towards the back of the field. The cars are scrambling.
Everybody is able to get through it, though. They got bogged down, but they did not stop. And as they swirl around the corner, it's Larry Goss in charge, trying to make a move on the inside is Rick Williams. And Rick Williams, he is able to gallop his way into the top three.
Paul Buzel caught in the middle there. He's running in the 5th position right now on the inside. They're trying to freight train a couple of these outside cars now, like Carlos Gray in the 69.
There was a little hiccup for Tony Magrino in car number 14, but he was able to recover. A car gets kicked to the curb, Carlos Gray. He is able to bring it back to life, but it costs him about 4 positions. A man on the move on the inside is Josh Galvin trying to get underneath Paul French, and Galvin trying to Pinocchio his way into the top 4.
And here comes Paul Buzel, battle for the second spot with Rick Williams. Here he comes to the inside. He is wasting no time knowing what's on the line tonight.
And he whiplashes his way into second. Remember, Corey Berry has a 3-point advantage, but right now Berry is in the middle of the pack. We still have a long way to go as they rumble off the corner. Here is Nick Salva trying to invade his way underneath Rick Williams.
Keep an eye on the 69 of Carlos Gray, just continues to drop off the pace now. He hit the wall, the outside retaining wall, on that last lap. We'll see if he can get that car finally going again. A tough break for a heat winner earlier tonight.
In trouble for David Arute, as he wound up on the lawn, is able to get it back out on the asphalt. So he tickled the grass. On the inside now is Paul French. He looks a little stronger there. Josh Galvin in second, Nick Salva in third, and Corey Berry still has to do some passing if he wants to defend his championship.
Well, Larry Goss way off the pace here. Not sure what happened.
Together. And what a save by Berry as he's able to avoid Rick Williams. It was almost lights out for Corey Berry.
Well, as close as he can get. What a save for Berry. Rick Williams is going to be able to get the car going, but now the yellow is out.
And when Williams went sideways in front of him and took it, and Paul Buzel did not get off to a great start this year. As Corey Berry, it looked like he was going to win everything in sight the way the season started. That wasn't the case for Buzel, but he has been able to recover. His best lap time is 14.709. And the best lap so far for Corey Berry has been 14.935. So Paul Buzel, when he's at his best, and Corey Berry has been at his best, Buzel has been a little bit faster. But that could change we still have 17 laps to go.
Yeah, and Paul Buzel has gotten that clean air, man, up in front, which has helped him build those nice lap times. So we'll see if Corey Berry can get through the traffic, and then we'll see which car is better.
With all the smoking cars we've had tonight, do you think there is clean air? You must be working for the EPA in your part-time. Right now, it's Buzel. He's going to work. The guy who is outside is Josh Galvin, and rising to the occasion is Paul Buzel.
Another great restart for Paul Buzel. Here comes Galvin on the outside, though, trying to hang on to second place, and Nick Salva having a strong run tonight, battling for the second position.
Remember, Nick Salva went on the podium in his only appearance this season at the Bowl, and he is able to cliffhanger his way underneath that number 13 car, and it looks like Salva is on his way to second place.
And Berry is up to fifth now, so he's cleared Calvin Therian, and now he's going to work to Paul French here, who's right in front of him. He does not want to let Paul Buzel get away.
Now remember, unofficially, if Berry can get into second place, he would wrap up the championship regardless of what Paul Buzel would do, because Berry owns the tiebreaker.
As here comes Buzel now. They're all single-filed out here, all the way back to Calvin Therian, who's battling for the 7th spot. But Paul Buzel continues to lead.
14 to go. And Salva is ready to make a threat to the line of Buzel. And Corey Berry in the top 5. Let's see what he can do against Podium Paul French as we approach the halfway point.
Berry's going to need a little bit more out of that 39 car. He needs a few more positions, and he's losing time here. He needs to get around Podium Paul French.
And I think Berry is also a big Nick Salva fan now, as he's rooting for the Mr. Rooter number 98 car to find a way to get by Paul Buzel, but it hasn't happened yet. When they hit the line, we'll be down to 11 laps remaining.
And look at Tony Membrino Jr. spoiling the party for Corey Berry, now going to the outside of him. And here comes Membrino. He's going to work to the outside of Podium Paul French as well.
And Berry is in danger of losing another position, as he goes to the high groove to try to close the door on the 87 of Gagne. And Gagne, he is almost vapor-locked on the back bumper of Berry's car.
And in turn number 2, just lost the car coming out of turn number 2, with Gambo slow coming down the start-finish line of the caution waves. And again, this is what Corey Berry needed with a caution coming out.
And it comes out on lap number 16. French is 5th, and Corey Berry is in 6th. And we go back to the last completed lap. So we have completed 15, and we have 10 to go.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Matt, I think Corey Berry needed to get a position, at least one, on that last restart, because now he went an assortment of laps without getting a position as a result of Tony Membrino's pass. The green flag is out. We're back underway. Paul Buzel gets the jump, and Corey Berry did not get the jump.
Got a little physical. That was the reason why, as they were banging each other around, and Buzel gets out to a lightning bolt start. Look at Josh Galvin, the comeback kid who always saves his best laps for the end of the race, is trying to take second away from Nick Salva.
Corey Berry has cleared Paul French. So Corey Berry is in the 5th spot again, but the question is, can he get higher than that? He's going to need a few more spots for the championship on the line.
And Brett Gagne is having a great run, and he has given Berry a lot to think about as Gagne bounces to the outside. Galvin almost got underneath Nick Salva, but Salva clears at number 13, and now he is going after Paul Buzel. We are down to 7 laps to go.
7 to go. Here comes Tony Membrino Jr. He's looking to the outside and the inside of Josh Galvin for that 3rd spot. And right behind him, Corey Berry remains side by side, so this is not what the 39 car wanted.
The Blur is a 14 car as he tries to cannonball his way underneath Galvin. So Tony Membrino Jr., in his first appearance at the Speedbowl, he has brought with him a stick of dynamite. Hit the wall, hitting the wall is Gagne. So the sparks go up, and Berry once again is able to avoid difficulty, but Gagne is able to get by Berry on the 39 car. In trouble as Gagne, and now Corey Berry is in the wall, and the yellow comes out on lap number 20. As it started in front of him, with Gagne making contact very quickly, and he will be starting alongside his teammate, Paul French.
Yeah, he's got a chance at a top 5, man. A strong run for him, and it's really all about confidence, Matt. Confidence is 50% of every battle, and on that racetrack, if you're confident, it doesn't matter what car you're in, as long as you have some talent and a little bit of confidence, you can possibly get a top 5 tonight.
Except Yogi Berra used to say confidence is 75% of it, and the other 50% is mental. But the real story tonight, Paul Buesel. He had to get in front early. Really, he didn't want to depend on anybody else except himself. So he was able to rampage his way into the lead. And Nick Salva and Josh Galvin have made him work for it, but he has been able to hold them both off. He's also going to have to worry about podium Paul French, but Paul Buesel, 5 laps away from the biggest moment in his racing career.
And this race is far from over. He's got some hungry drivers hoping to win a race. The green flag is out. We're back on the green. Here comes Paul Buesel to the inside of Nick Salva, fighting hard on the outside.
Yeah, let's see if Salva can get rolling as he plants himself to the outside. A little backward step. Caffeine twitch for the 98 car, but he stays in second. And here comes a combination of Tony Magrino and Josh Galvin to challenge him.
You don't know how bad they want to win the last sideways. Nick Salva around into the grass.
And he is in John Deere country, and also around is Salva. In turn number 4, and he gets kicked around as the 14 is in trouble. So we have cars scattered all over. Nick Salva is not happy as he snaps that car around. Going on the grass is Brett Gagne. So we had problems all over the track. It started in turn number 3, and then the lava really started to flow in turn. Tyler Chadwick, Ted Christopher, Rob Janovic, and Diego Monahan. The lights still stay on the pace car. Don't forget, we will reconvene tomorrow at 11 a.m. with Motor Jam 2015. Brought to you by Jammin' 1077. Cars from all walks of life. $1,000 will be going to the best appearing car. Registration will take place tomorrow morning at 8:30. And we hope you'll join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the emphasis will be on fun. Right now, the emphasis for Paul Buesel is restart. He has to get a great escape. So he's going to try his best, Steve McQueen, to try to get away here from Josh Galvin as we get back up to speed. Galvin got a great start, and they are dead even heading into the second turn.
He's almost spinning in. He's trying to save it, and he does. I don't know how he managed to save that car.
Here is a battle for the lead. Josh Galvin on the outside as they whirlwind their way. Josh Galvin is taking over the lead. And we have 3 to go.
Galvin as he clears now Paul Buesel, who had a little trouble getting going on that restart, and now he's going to settle into second place. But for Paul Buesel, he wants to win. So does Josh Galvin. But right now, the bigger picture, he knows that second place will be enough.
And Buesel looking to win the war. The battle could go to Josh Galvin as we have 1 lap to go.
1 lap to go. Look at Al Stone. He's on the podium in 3rd position. How about that for his first SK Light modified feature? And here comes Buesel now, right behind Galvin for the lead, coming to the final turn. Josh Galvin's going to win the race, but Paul Buesel, he's going to win the championship. The number 9 car has done it in stunning fashion with Corey Berry going out mid-race. What a finish! And Josh Galvin, credit him for that impressive